Okay, just got off work and this bad boy is waiting for me. So let me get it together. You'll see me wearing some comfy clothes since I just got off. And then I'll get changed. We'll take it for a ride and see how she does. The actual process of putting it together was a little more difficult than I anticipated. The instructions weren't the best because they're for the G100 and there are some differences. And there's some things missing from the instructions, such as the speedometer dashboard, putting that on, the headlight, not quite knowing what bracket to put on, and maybe one other thing. And some of the pictures in the instructions just didn't help you see any detail. I tried doing the video online, but it goes so fast, and again, it's the wrong model, that it really wasn't any help. Here's a little overview of the bike. That's my old bottle holder for my old e-bike. The headlight itself does a good job of showing to the sides and right below you, and also a good deal in front of you. The turn signal is a great idea, actually. It's flexible. I broke it taking it into my house, and it's actually just a metal peg inside that flexible part, and you can just slide it in, so it actually won't break. The tires themselves aren't too bad, but they seem to be a little off balance or oblong because it has a lot of bouncing at high speed. The dashboard is a little bit easier to see during the day, but I mean with that cover, but still kind of hard. That little carrying tray there is actually pretty functional. It's big enough that you can get most of your odds and ends in there. That's the free storage rack that comes with the Pro. I had to move where I mounted this and zip tie it because where the instructions say is back here, and every time I go over a bump it hits, and it was hitting so much I burnt a hole through the cord. I gotta put some tape on, so I had to move it. Thankfully it came with this cargo rack and now it never hits, but the instructions set you up for failure on that one. Alright, let's get this out on the road and do some driving, because I know when I was looking for videos I wanted to see what this beast could do. Today was a pretty strong headwind, about 15 to 20 miles an hour, so the top speed wasn't as much, but this view shows a great view of the dashboard, and I want you to see how fast that acceleration is up to 20. It's a matter of seconds, and then up to 30, pretty decent still. I was only able to get it up to 42-ish today with all the wind, but yesterday when I was tinkering around with it, I did get it up to 46 with zero wind. So, and I'm a 200-pound man, just to give you context of the speed. So 45, 46 for 200 pounds, I'm pretty happy with that. This is a view to show you going up a very steep hill. Already starting, you can see a constant acceleration. It's never dipping back down, it's never just stopping. The torque is impressive, and this is a very steep hill. I usually can get it to anywhere between 30 and 35, and again, it's a windy day, so to be around 35 miles an hour up a steep hill on a windy day, I have no complaints about the motor. And this is on that same hill, but I came to a complete stop at a stop sign to show you the acceleration on the same hill. Again, getting up to 20 is still pretty fast on a steep hill in a wind. And then it starts to top out again about 30 to 35. Now that the battery is probably between 25 and 50%, I top out at about 38. I'm at 13 miles on my big battery, the tank battery, and we're at about 20 to 50%. maybe even lower. I would say about the time you're getting kind of dangerously low, because you don't really want to run them down to empty. It'd be about probably about 20 miles even, and you're probably hitting your danger zone to switch over. But I've been riding nothing but the steepest hills in town every one of those miles almost, and had it floored every one of those miles that I could. So I was not being ginger with the battery, the throttle, or the terrain. It is probably get about 20 miles on this big tank, but that is 20 hard miles. So you see this coasting, I'm right about halfway, but I don't think it is. So if I had to give you a estimate of what you get out of both batteries, driving like a madman, I'd probably say about 40-ish miles. I would absolutely recommend the Happyrun G100 Pro. It is a great moped bicycle that is more powerful than an e-bike, but more economical than a motorcycle. Go pick yourself up one and you won't be disappointed. I hope you enjoyed the review. Any questions, drop a comment, and I'll either hit you back or I'll make a short to address whatever your concern is. Make sure you subscribe.